Namo Buddhaya. I'm Dr. Challa Krishnavir Abhishek, Executive Director, Dean Van Leeuwen Center for Peace Studies. Today we have with us Venerable Uditha Thero from Sri Lanka. Thank you so much, Venerable Thero. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and coming to Vishakhapatnam. Thank you for gracing us and giving all your blessings.
Thank you so much for having me here in this wonderful country and giving me this opportunity. I'm really grateful to you as well.
Thank you, Thero. So, my Thero, I have a question for you. So, we talk about the Four Noble Truths. It all starts with dukkha, suffering. So, what is suffering? What's the cause of suffering? Cessation of suffering, and the Eight Noble Paths. So, I have four paths that I always use in my philosophy to overcome suffering. For example, if my dukkha is anger, if my suffering is anger, if I'm suffering from anger, so I have to, my challa is anger. I have to challa my anger or pacify my anger. Challa in Telugu means pacify, to cool down. So I have to cool down my anger. So that is the dukkha that I'm suffering from. And then Abhishek. Abhishekam means what you offer. So what do you offer to pacify anger is you offer love. And Veer talks about the fears that you're suffering from. What are the different fears, and what are the different fears that caused your anger? Phobias that caused your anger. You're angry because you fear something. You fear maybe you didn't get promotion. Maybe you didn't get the desired result. Maybe the other person is not behaving in the desired way you wanted. You didn't. The situation didn't turn out the way you wanted. So that is fear. So this fear, it caused anger. So everything is related. And when we use the Eight Noble Paths, then we get shunyata in our mind. And to get shunyata, Krishna means dark or shunya, nothing, emptiness. So we have to go to that state. And going to that state, in Satasambhojangas, you have Sati, which talks about mindfulness. Yeah, so it is Sati Sambhojango, Kobante Bhagavata, Samma Dakkato, Bhavito, Bahulikato, Abhignaya Sambodhaya, Nibbanaya Samvatate. So when we talk about Sati, so it is mindfulness. Even when I'm watching TV, I'm still not mindful because I want to do something else while watching TV. So I'm not completely focusing on the television. Maybe I'm using my cell phone. For example, now I have a dog. So when we have a dog at home, so we are mindful of the dog. We are always focusing on the dog. So are dogs useful in meditation? And I've seen that many Buddhist monks are always surrounded by dogs. So that does it help in mindfulness?
Actually, a very good question. To be honest, everything we experience helps us understanding the reality, helps us cultivate ourselves. So not a dog, but whoever we associate with, we can make it an example to cultivate mindfulness, to be more conscious about the things, and cultivating comprehension. So basically, as you told, we take an example from dogs. If you come back to your home after a long working day and you are exhausted, so if you focus on your dog without thinking anything that you have to do in the home, so what would happen? Then your mind somewhat become concentrated. This concentration helps you to see the things as they are. So when your consciousness, when your mind is running here and there and not focusing on a particular thing, then you can't absorb, you can't observe the thing as it is. So then it'll lead you to misconceptions, misperceptions. Therefore, whoever you live with, you can be more conscious and mindful in the present moment. Then it will help you to cultivate concentration, and through concentration, wisdom. Through wisdom, you can identify, you can learn the reality of the world. So then you can control your anger, because you can see your anger inside you, and the cause, you can identify the cause. How did I become such an angry person? And you can find the cessation, you can cultivate mind, loving kindness towards the object you got anger with, and finally get rid of these kind of stressful emotions. Therefore, always being keen on the situation roles plays a major role in developing your emotional well-being.
Thank you so much, Venerable Thero. I have one last question, a very small question. So we are all animals, we are all social animals. So if you take a dog, if it is not trained well, it doesn't behave well. So like that, even humans need training. So we need Dhamma, and we need to be trained. So how do we become from DOG dog to GOD God?
Actually, the the basic and most important difference between animals and human beings is that we can cultivate our mind, and we can develop our positive side of mind. So the dogs cannot do it as human beings can do. Therefore, if you are under your mind's control, then you are DOG dog. And if you take your mind under your control, then you will become a GOD God.
Thank you so much, Venerable Thero. Thank you, thank you.
That's it from James Leslie.